Daddy's phone.
Missy, you can have fun with
You're
it.
in fifth grade.
Right.
See?
Okay, Daddy, what is that?
It's an upside down birdhouse. We're doing upside down birdhouses today. Oh, well, maybe we'll do right side up birdhouses. Do it what you like. So, see, it's got this hanger. You can hang the birdhouses from it. And then you can make the birds dizzy because it's spinning. See? Isn't that nice?
You still sanding us?
No, we're good.
So how do you do it?
And see, these guys are ready for paint. If you give me some more light. Oh, that's about as much light as I'm getting.
So how do you do it?
Okay, well. Right now, hi gang. I'm Danielle's dad. She claims me, see? And that's our story, we're sticking to it. I'm her old man. She calls me that, and that's my young girl. So, anyway, we're doing birdhouses. When you buy them from the store, they're raw wood. In this case, we put a liquid on it called sanding sealer, which because the wood is really dry, think sponge. It will suck up your paint. So if you want the paint or your finish to be nice, you put sanding sealer on it. Fills in the pores. It gives you a nice finish. And then you put the sanding sealer on, let it dry about a half hour to an hour, and then you lightly sand it so you get a nice, it'll dry it rough, and then you dry it smooth. Or you sand it smooth so that way you get a nice finish. And then once you do that, you take some primer paint, and I use this is Rust-Oleum. You can use any primer. It's all good. Whatever's. You don't have to get the most expensive at the store. You don't get the least expensive. Get a nice mid-range paint, and then you spray it. When you spray the paint, do not spray it heavy or close. That's bad. It gets runny. It doesn't look good. Spray a little bit further away. Do the nice light passes. Build up your color.
I feel bad for the table.
Don't feel bad for the table. I put cardboard on it to protect the table's finish. Do that. If you don't put cardboard down or some kind of paper, your mom or dad will get upset with you, and then you'll have to fix it. So put cardboard down so your parents don't get upset.
Can I ask something?
No. Yeah, what do you got?
How come there's like this rattling sound?
That's a good question, because there's a little thing called a BB or can't think of the word. But anyway, basically a steel metal ball in there. Bearing. There you go, bearing. But it's in there to help shake up and mix the paint. So before you paint, shake it up a little bit.
Nail polish, right?
Huh?
Nail polish has the bearing, right?
No, it doesn't.
That's
But anyway, shake up your paint, because otherwise you'll get a clear mix because the paint's not painted, or paint's not mixed. But then when you paint, ooh, it's mixed. You're
sample
good.
pink. Sample.
So anyway, we're going to paint a little bit of the birdhouse here. Put it on nice and light. Turn it around a little bit. Build it up in light coats. Looks better. Paint goes on more evenly.
It's just the primer, right?
This is just the primer, not the finish coat, but the primer is a helping paint. If you got different materials, it helps create a barrier so that way you got all of the same material going through when you put on your color coat. And we put the primer paint on, let it dry. You might need a second coat to make it nice and even. Let it dry, and by let it dry, I mean like overnight.
Color it.
And then you can paint color on it. So don't rush. Don't rush. Don't try to paint it all in one session. You'll wind up with a messy paint job.
Also, why is
And actually, we'll leave that for right now. We'll go over to the other. And you got a question. Go ahead.
why does it smell so bad?
Because this is made of different chemicals. Turpentine is one of the chemicals in it. But the chemicals that the paint is made up of gives it its smell.
Okay.
Don't drink it. Don't shoot it in your mouth. Don't shoot it in your nose. It's not good. And yes, I will have to, once all this dries, I will have to tip it over and paint the underside. So you do this in sections, okay?
Alright. Say bye-bye.
And we're going to say bye-bye for now while I finish these, and we'll tune in tomorrow for doing the color coat. Tomorrow, the next day, and we'll do color coats on this. We'll keep working away doing our birdhouses.
Bye.
Bye-bye.